Unstable Nanny, everyone. I don't know about you all, but I am on GLPs, but I didn't realize they stood for Gonna Lose Penis. My wife's right here. Pray for her, everyone, because I'm not stopping. All right, and thank you, Freddie, for shaving your beard. I don't need any competition out here. My wife's out in the streets, and she's not too happy these days. So. All right, so I also have multiple jobs. This is just a side thing. I'm a contractor, and by show of applause, does anyone not know what that is? Cool, so your wives or spouses also want you to do shit, and you don't want to do it. That's fine. Give me a call. I do lots of good work, apparently. I mean, I think it's half-assed, but people pay me to do it, so I'm going to keep going with this shit also. Guess what my house looks like? Shit! Got vinyl hanging off the house, all this rain, you can't stop. Give it up for the rain, everybody. You like this rain? My house is falling apart. I can't do a thing about it. All right, got holes in the house because the kids will stop running in the house. My house is like 12 by 12. It's like I live in a shoebox. And my kids won't stop running. And the other day, one of them knocked a hole in the wall, and I'm finding out of reasons to not fix that. I'm like, oh, baby, the rain's going to get in. Like, isn't there vinyl? I'm like, oh, the siding's going to let all the water in. You got to keep that drywall for those couple hours. And she goes, one day I'm going to stop smoking and you're going to be on the street. So she kicks that habit soon. So I have a reason to do this shit around the house. I didn't realize kids would be that big of a challenge, man. Anyone got kids in here? Yeah. Cool. Anyone say some outlandish shit that makes you feel uncomfortable and you have to explain that's not what that means? I have an example. Thank you for asking. So, the other day, my kid was getting cereal and he's like, it's that time of the month. It's not really the month, guys. The wife's asleep, the daughter's asleep. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, the dishes, man. I'm like, dishes? Mind you, these are very sheltered kids. They don't know what any of this means. He goes, yeah, it's that time of the month. I'm like, please explain to me what you're talking about. This would be hilarious, I can tell. He goes, yeah, the dishes aren't done. I have to use a spork, so it's that time of the month. I'm like, never grow up and don't sit outside of this house because there's being a call. And I don't have a good enough answer for that, even with the story. So this is kind of proof for later on. Anybody like those out-of-state trips that the kids have to take? And you give a round of applause if you had to pay for one of those recently? That's my wife. She doesn't count. Anybody else? All right, so the reason I had to start my business because the economy's in the shitter. And guess who had to open a contracting business to pay for this trip? And what she do in March? She goes and fights a kid in front of the Abraham Lincoln Memorial. She's like, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm like, you can't say that. Who'd you fight? And I can't remember her name. It doesn't matter for this joke. And she's like, I don't know. She's some black girl. I'm like, you cannot say you're going to kill a black girl by the Abraham Lincoln Memorial. What's wrong with you? I said, I didn't think of it that way. We're friends. I'm like, you can't say it. You already said the other stuff now. That doesn't matter anymore. Her parents are pissed. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting a call. There's no time zone difference. They definitely made that call, wanting us to do something about it. I'm not driving to DC, guys. You're going to do that cycle yourself. Put her in a room by herself, put her in a jacket. I don't care. I'm going back to sleep. Appreciate you, white man. All right, got one more thing for you. Mother's Day. Give it to Mother's Day, everybody. Give me a round of applause. Who's got 2 moms? Cool. Anyone got 2 moms that used to be your dad? Anyone also really get along with their dad and not their mom? So I called my dad. I said, hey, Dad, I really appreciate you for everything you've done. I call him my stepmom because he only has 1 leg, and that's how I keep it separated on my phone. That way I don't get like, hey, what's going on, person I like? And then I get a, oh, what's you? Okay. What do you want? But anyway, I called my stepmom. And I said, hey, what's going on? I really appreciate you and all the support you've given me. And, throughout the years, we haven't gotten along the best. I was a shitty kid, but, I appreciate everything you've done and all the sacrifices you make. And I was going to say, I appreciate you on this day. He goes, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for recognizing that. I'm like, put Mom on the phone. Yo, here comes Carl. Thank y'all, everybody.